The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first from New Haven, Connecticut, weighing in at 226 pounds. You are now breathing the rarefied air of the hair guy, the body guy, the tan guy, and the stash guy, Richard Holliday.
Richard Holliday making waves all over professional wrestling and all over the United Wrestling Network. We've seen him on Sunday Night Slam. Got a big win over Luster. And out in Gotham Wrestling, victories over the likes of Ray Jazz in big main event. So main event, coast to coast here for Holliday.
And his opponent, from Guerrero, Mexico, weighing in at 175 pounds, Fidel Bravo!
Fidel Bravo, more impressive than ever. Had a couple close calls in an attempt of winning the United Wrestling Network World Television title. Had a big win on Sunday Night Slam over Zokre. But talk about big. How about the victory before he became a member of Delirium? What about the win of Bravo over the nearly 7-foot-tall Buck Skinner when he hoisted him up for La Revolucion? That was, I felt like I was back at, felt like it was the Pontiac Silverdome for a second. That was superhuman.
Yeah, it was on that same level of the body slam from Hogan to the Giant. I mean, this was the unexpected coming to fruition in front of our eyes. How impressive was it, TK? You and I talked about how we rewatched the broadcast later after calling it live, and Fidel's power on display, just dumping Buck Skinner in that La Revolucion, the best one of his career, certainly. One of the biggest, quite literally, victories of his career. And a big man now standing across the ring from Fidel Bravo in Richard Holliday.
Yeah, certainly Bravo outsized here, outgunned in the power department. Well, you can say that, but you saw how powerful he is. But Holliday is creating a buzz and all kinds of rumors around his name in pro wrestling right now, but it's great to have him right here in the United Wrestling Network. As he says, Google him, and the most marketable man in independent pro wrestling. I don't think he's gotten his collab with Pink yet that he's been seeking for years.
No, he's certainly politicking for that collab, and now a little push-up off between the Short King and the most marketable man, Rich Holliday.
Clapping push-ups there. And here we go. They call the collar and elbow tie-up, and Holliday is going to power him back. And if you're Fidel, and anybody, quite frankly, that steps in the ring with Holliday, you got to beware that signature move. Only Aaron Rourke was able to enter a gentleman's agreement in Gotham Wrestling to kind of ban that hold for that specific match, and that is something that certainly affected the game plan and the offense of Holliday.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of championship wrestling, we urge you to watch our sister broadcast from New York, Gotham Wrestling. You can find it on YouTube and soon to be on myaew.com. And of course, our blockbuster event coming up, the Red Carpet Rumble, will be our debut on myaew.com. As now firing off is the fiery one, the Short King, Fidel Bravo, trying to shorten down Richard Holliday.
Yeah, won that Short King battle, didn't he, with Vinny Pacifico. And Pacifico, I think, still pissed off, you might say, about that match. Too much power there for Holliday, though. Does not go for the ride, for the arm drag, and get real physical. And Holliday is a lethal striker, and you see it there. Pinpoint elbow, charging in as Holliday.
And I'm not sure how much championship wrestling Richard Holliday has watched and studied, but if he has, he'd know that Fidel Bravo, certainly with the tenacity of a much bigger man, and now chop after chop from Holliday.
Going to work and making Bravo pay the price, and Holliday getting an earful from the faithful here in Oxnard as Bravo has had so many brave battles in this building and beyond in the United Wrestling Network.
I remember when he took Scorpio Sky down to the wire, ended up getting a big victory. I mean, Sky, one of the GOATs of not only Southern California, but of all elite wrestling. A veteran in our space. Fidel got a win over him, and Richard Holliday now confident, a little swagger, as Fidel in that left leg showing a ton of damage.
Holliday putting that leg on the dissection pan and picking it apart. Another big shot, and I'm almost surprised that Fidel was able to stay vertical there. Look out here, rolls through, looking for the sunset flip. Can he get Holliday over? Does Holliday have his sea legs? The seas are getting rough, and Holliday, nobody home for the elbow.
Holliday trying to counter that potential pinning combination, but no one there as TK put, and Fidel looking to attack here, and does so successfully.
Yep, step one, sweep the leg, and as they would say in Cobra Kai, step two, put him in a body bag, Fidel, but you got the veteran rolling to the outside, but I don't think he realizes he's not safe there from Bravo. Big shot by Holliday. Let them eat cake. We might have ourselves a guillotine leg drop. Holliday in control. We've got to take a break. We'll be back. Welcome back, everyone. What an incredible matchup we've got going here. Bravo showing his core zone, showing his heart, but throughout the break, Holliday punishing Fidel.
Yeah, Fidel, a veteran of the Los Angeles wrestling scene, one where championship wrestling has certainly made its name over the last 15 to 20 years. And Fidel on the ride with us for most of that decade and a half plus. A man who's held multiple titles here, and Holliday, one of the biggest threats in the independent game right now. But Fidel fighting back, showing that heart, but he gets caught.
Too much power there by Holliday. Big fall away slam. Launches Fidel across the ring. And again, look at this. Just gloating. Just so much confidence and exuberance here. And oh, look at this, the hammerlock, and really, really taking apart. I don't think you're gonna see any La Revolucion after that, Christian. I hate to say it, but he is taken apart. And just the body and the offensive playbook of Fidel Bravo.
Yeah, certainly we saw Richard Holliday focus on the left leg earlier of Espiritu Bravo, and now doing a ton of damage. That submission is in deep on the left arm. Veteran referee Chris Massey taking a look, making sure Bravo can intelligently defend himself. Nice rollout and counter by Bravo.
Well, I don't even think Mola Ram in the Temple of Doom could take out the heart of Fidel Bravo. However, Bravo continues to fight here and using his agility, and he's perched again. Is Espiritu from the heavens, crossbody, but cannot immediately capitalize, Christian.
TK, that's the issue with the crossbody. It's going to take the air out of the lungs of both competitors, and you can feel the effects in the air leave the lungs of Espiritu Bravo, who's working with one arm and one leg now for the remainder of this contest.
Back up though, Bravo getting a little breather. Snaps off the head scissors takedown. And look up here, might be Air Espiritu. Tope Suicida right in our laps almost, partner.
It's unbelievable to me just how nimble, the speed with which Fidel Bravo attacks, and the willingness to put his body on the line week in and week out. Bravo in control now.
Look out here, it's got him hooked. Absolutamente perfecto, the perfecto plex has him hooked. Oh, that hand was coming down for Trace.
And I think the only person who would be surprised by a victory by Espiritu Bravo tonight would be Richard Holliday, as the many fans across California, New York, and otherwise who've gotten to know Bravo knows that he can hang with anybody.
Absolutely, and and if he can continue, you Google Holliday, as he always pleads our fans to do. It might say recently lost to Fidel Bravo on Championship Wrestling in Oxnard. Look at, oh, he did it to the big man, but again, I think those joints have been manipulated and punished. He was looking for the signature move. Oh my gosh, Bravo, Magistral Cradle, Magistral Cradle. Almost got him.
My goodness, TK, that was close.
Boy, well scouted. Now the roll up again. Just hard to keep the powerful Holliday down. Going upstairs, downstairs. All points in between here, Christian.
Fidel looking to attack again, but he eats a power bomb, and that's gonna do it. Three, no, my goodness.
Fidel, his heart still beating. He kicks out, but what a power bomb by Holliday. Caught him, dropped him. Big time stuff, and Holliday right back.
What about that sequence earlier from Fidel with that Magistral Cradle followed up by the schoolboy pinning attempt? Unable to get three, but just manipulating the bigger man at his will is Fidel Bravo. This is why the fans love him.
Yeah, well, Holliday's, just a sinister master of that signature move, and then into the 2008. He might bypass it straight to the 2008, a twisting neck breaker of his. But look at this, inside cradle again, Bravo getting closer and closer. DDT, rolls him over, full mount, here we go. Holliday kicks again. Holliday, you gotta give credit where credit's due. He's got a whole lot of fight, a whole lot of heart, and a whole lot of pride.
Earlier in this match, we saw Richard Holliday taking his time, seemingly playing with his food when he had Espiritu Bravo down, and he thought out, but he took too much time, and now Bravo, with all the stamina in the world and the fans behind him, staying in this fight, but he gets hung up on the rope.
Uh-oh, and ran into the official, and there it is, the signature move, undetected. And there it is, the 2008. Oh my goodness, what a fight put up by Bravo, but man, not this way. Come on, not again.
Here is your winner, Richard Holliday.
Richard Holliday comes into Hollywood tonight and continues to take the professional wrestling space by storm. A signature move, as you see right there. Holliday trying to make a case for himself to be in the Red Carpet Rumble August 9th from Long Beach, California. Johnny LaQuasto has to be licking his lips at the idea of a competitor, at the skill of Holliday joining in that 30-man battle.
Well, time will tell if he earns a spot. He's asking, he's got something to say. It might be LaQuasto, it might be Little Guido, as Holliday is a competitor in Gotham Wrestling as well. But sure, he'll make his
This woman in the front row is apparently ready to risk it all for me. She's married, and she wants a piece of Holliday's signature move. Doesn't she, sweetheart? That's okay, everybody does. Now let me address the elephant that's in the room. Actually, it's not much of an elephant, it's just a completely obvious. And that is that I am the most talked about independent wrestler in the world today. It's a fact. You can actually Google it. If you don't believe me, please do it for yourself. The results might shock you. Now as far... Yeah, that chant will never get over, pal. Let me declare my intentions. The Red Carpet Rumble, they might as well rename that the Richard Holliday Invitational. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna show up in August, I'm gonna win it. I'm gonna hit my signature move, maybe even on a woman after the match. And just remember one thing, and one thing only. It's that nobody is exempt.
You're breathing rarefied air.
If Holliday gets in the Rumble, nobody, 29 others might not be exempt, and I hate to admit it, but the signature move would be perfectly legal. We'll see you next week on Championship Wrestling.